Okay, guys, hello everyone. Today I want to speak with you about a very personal matter or situation. So, I want you to know that if you are in a relationship, or if you are in friendship, or if you speak with your clients, I want you to keep in mind how you feel when you speak to those people. Assuming you are always growing, you are always evolving, you are reading books, you are becoming better every single day, trying to improve yourself, be more positive, you know, assuming you're trying your best to be fair with everyone and you are trying to always be, nice and kind to people. I want you to pay attention to how you feel when you are in any relationships or when you deal with any person. If you feel that some people drain your energy, maybe in a relationship, and you feel like you love them, it's okay, maybe they will change, if you really feel sorry for letting them go or anything like that, I want to tell you this. There comes a time where you have to say enough is enough. I mean, is if you don't find personal peace, like marriage is supposed to be peace, right? It's supposed to be peace and tranquility. If you don't have peace in your marriage, if there's always, if she, like, if they, I'm not going to say she or he, if they always badger you and have this, I would say, you know, not even hot temperament. There's nothing wrong with hot temperament. But if the person is always negative, frustrated, disappointed, there comes a time where if you know and you feel that it influences you personally, whether it's friendship, you know, maybe it's a friendship that you have or had, you value this friendship, this person has always been there for you, but they always or constantly drag you down because of their negativity, because of their complaints, and because they don't want to change. So I make this video with intention. I make this video up even regarding clients. Let me tell you about clients. So you may have some clients that text you, contact you, and always like to complain or get your attention, take your energy. You try your best to solve it. You try your best to solve the problem. You try your best to deal with the problem, but they cause you like emotional distress. Even if you disagree with me and tell me that, hey, that's a client, he pays me money. Guess what? There is this 80-20 principle. So the client that causes you headache, most likely, right, there's 80% chance that they are going to be from the 80% of customers that give you low, not low, like 20% of customers pay you the most. Like you get 80% of your money from 20% of customers. In my case, it's, for example, children, parents, they pay for their kids. So they are 20% of people. They are dedicated. They pay 5 times a week. You know, they pay for lessons 5 times a week. They're always, and then you have 80% of people that are individual. Sometimes they attend lessons, sometimes they don't attend lessons. They pay $20 a day or maybe $20 for two lessons. So, it's not constant, and it's if you accumulate the money that they pay, it's going to be 20% of your whole income, right? So if those clients are causing you distress, are causing you, like they drain your energy, you have to cut them out. This is what I'm like. You mean, like, this is your client. You're not going to try to change them, but I'm speaking of relationships or friendships. You can only explain so many times for a person to try and be positive, right? Yes, you can't force everyone to be on your page. You can't force everyone to be interested in the things you are interested. And so, if that's the case, what you could do is basically you could explain and tell them that, hey, your negativity, your blame. Some people operate within red energy. Red energy. Got afraid. I got scared. Red energy is basically anger, hatred, scarcity, blame, negativity, uh, indignation, all of those emotions. If they constantly feed you these emotions, this is going to affect you. And this is kind of going to drag you. And so, if they don't want to change, if they don't want to listen, like, even if you try to, there comes a time where you have to let them go. So, I'm in a similar situation. I'm in a similar situation, and I just make this video to make it clear. I made a decision, and I made a decision within myself that if the person that I'm with is not going to, I'm giving them a last chance. If they are not going to change their behavior, or you know, if they are not going to stop operating from, within this red energy of the spectrum that I have explained, if they are not going to do it, I am going to, like, I have decided that like, I will leave them, and I will no longer have any desire to deal with them. If they could not help you positively, the least they could do is not to affect you negatively. And so, even though it's a tough decision sometimes, even though it's the kind of people you always loved, even if those people are amazing and intelligent and wonderful, there comes a time where you have to secede. So, unless you want to dwell or wallow in within the same place, I mean, even if you try to grow, right? Like, I heard some person say on the internet, growth is pain, or the cost of growth is pain. In regards of discomfort when you try to learn some stuff, when you try to you know evaluate the situation. Also, what I learned, guys, is to reduce importance. You have to reduce importance. If you place too much importance on your peace, as I like on your peace, you can also reduce that importance. Um, Not to say that you have to give up your peace, but try to think about all aspects of your life and situations from a third person perspective. You can be like, your emotions and thoughts can get clogged if you are thinking about yourself, but try to look at the situation from a third person perspective, right? Try to look at it objectively. So, this is my final take for it, guys. I mean, I just want to let you know, I know it's painful, I know it's incredibly dramatic, I know it's incredibly hard sometimes for you to take a step toward that, like, to make that decision. But there comes a time where you just can't be, there is this law from the book of 48 Laws of Power that says, avoid the unhappy or the unlucky, because negativity is contagious. So it can affect you. And when it does affect you, it can basically influence your day, your thoughts, your emotions. And then, if you influence your thoughts negatively, it's going to influence your behavior influences your habits influence and determine your fate. So that's not something you want to have in your life. And so, I want to thank you so much, guys, for being with me today. If you have any questions, let me know. I said everything that I wanted to or had to, and I will see you next time.